shop.
Get in the car, kids. It's me, Mimi, and we are at the Antique Mall of America on Las Vegas Boulevard. I've been here a few times before, and I always like to come to check out to see if they have anything good. There we had a few figures. It looked like the Dragon Stars figures and a My Hero Academia figure, but they are way overpriced, so wasn't into that. This stall had a bunch of Funko Pops. They even had Ichigo signed, which I thought was really cool, but they also had a ton of other characters that weren't anime related whatsoever. And then I found another stall with Funko Pops where I found some My Hero Academia Funko Pops. There was Endeavor, Present Mike, and then I even found Pain from Naruto Shippuden, and he was going for $25. I don't know if that's a good deal or not because I'm not really into Funko Pop collecting, so let me know if you guys would pick that up or if that's way overpriced. They also have a Kabuto who's worth $0, so I'd be mad if anybody bought him. They had a Naruto Uzumaki as well. I think he was $15, and I actually bought him from Burlington Coat Factory for $5, so I would not spend more than $5 on him. But this Funko Pop was $12, so that's not really too much, you know. It's pretty rare to find anime stuff at these antique shops, but I also find just tons of really cool things. Like, look at all of this art. I don't even know what else to call it. Sculptures, art. It's just beautiful. And then I also found myself a statue. Obviously had to pose like him. This stall had a ton of stickers. I went through so many of them. I loved how they had the original 3 Pokemon. They also had a Bulbasaur, which I did pick up. It was only $5, but then there was like 10% off, so I think it was $4. And then this Itachi and Sasuke was so cute. I also bought this one because how could you not? It's so freaking adorable. The stall also had Cell, and he's literally striking a pose here. So cute. There was Akatsuki stickers with all of the Akatsuki members, and these were all the same price. They were marked as $5 but discounted to $4 because the shop was having a sale. They even had Boo, and these should be safe for your car, so I feel like that's a really good deal because a lot of times I notice stickers are like $10 and I'm like, bro, you can only use them once. The Kakashi one was also really cool, and now I think you're probably like, Amy, I'm tired of looking at stickers, but I was very fascinated for a long time. They also had some Naruto hats, really to my taste, and then we moved on to this huge Funko Pop store where they had a ton of the Attack on Titan Funko Pops, some of them for $10, like Bertold there, $10. That's a pretty decent deal if you're trying to collect them. There's Ymir there, hate her. They also had Yu-Gi-Oh!, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, literally like so many different animes. I couldn't even say them all. They even had an adorable Tony Chopper, which I thought was really cute. I have been collecting a lot of stuff from him recently, but I don't think I need any more in my collection. Next, we moved on to this random shelf that was like selling comic books, and they just had these 4 manga here. So they had Hellsing, but it was like 3 through 7, so I didn't pick it up. But they had Rurouni Kenshin originals, and they are literally 50% off. So of course I had to pick them up as a Rurouni Kenshin girl myself. Don't judge me, okay? The manga and the anime is really good. Then in this other stall, I found this random Pikachu and then some Shonen Jumps here. They're going for $15, and they varied in years, but they were just mixed in with all these other comics and magazines. I'm not into collecting Shonen Jump, so I don't have any use for that. And then we moved on to this toy shop where I found some Yu-Gi-Oh! Toys, collector's items. I don't know what you would call them, but here we had like Red Eyes, Black Dragon, and Harpy Lady. They were like little sets, and I thought they were really cool. This shop also had some Pokemon keychains and a ton of the battle figure Pokemon sets. Like, I've seen these all at Ross, but they just had like everything. Then I moved on to this other store where I found this Eevee for $5, really cute. I also found this Squirtle and this poor deflated Pikachu. Now, I found Rengoku's little brother here. He was $20 and Akaza was $20. I feel like that's just market value, so not really gonna get that, but they were cute. And then I found these really adorable porcelain dolls, and that's everything for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!